people don't know who those people are.
What?
Oh, my
So who
God.
cares? So let's just ship it out.
First of all,
I've noticed that, every once in a while we have to kind of self-police this place.
Yeah.
As all businesses should. I mean, we are really, truly in the, we're in the customer service business here. Have you noticed that? That's part of what we do. Mm-hmm. Hospitality. We're in the hospitality business. So what can we do to improve? Let's take a look in the mirror, a long look in the mirror at ourselves and see if we're doing all the right things as a business to make sure our customers are happy.
Okay.
Please, welcome to Let Me Speak to the Manager. So feel free to text us now or at 55100 or call us at 800-242-0100. Maybe you need to... also, you can speak to the manager using your TalkBack feature on your iHeartRadio app. If you're listening to us on the iHeartRadio app, you hit that little microphone and say, hey, let me speak to the manager. And then speak to the manager, and we'll try to address it. Okay?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get that rolling. Any internal conversations about customer service and us policing ourselves? Anyone?
Oh.
Yeah, yes, Nate.
I feel like we've got to pat ourselves on the back for some things, right?
Okay,
so,
what?
Remember the incident about a month and a half ago with the ruining of the shirts and some people on the staff not wanting to do it? Well...
Oh, yeah, let me explain that. When we give away shirts and stuff, people say, hey, can you ruin it for us? It means they want us to sign it and ruin it. And so, Scotty B, as you were about to say, just would have none of that because it makes his day longer. Go ahead, Nate. Sorry.
Yeah, but to his credit, Scotty got us a pile of shirts and hoodies to ruin, and I believe we ruined them, right, Scott?
Not everyone.
I didn't do it.
Look,
Who hasn't ruined them?
My goal is to provide superior customer service, and when I have to rely on other people, it gets messed up. I ship the regular ones out day of. But when they have to be ruined, they sit around. And so far, I don't have Diamond, Josh, Andrew, Abby, Deanna on the sweatshirts. And I asked Gandhi if she would sign the cards. And she's like, yeah, I'll do it in a minute. And never did. So,
now.
So there's about 12 winners just waiting for weeks and weeks and weeks and
Who
weeks.
wants a card?
People that don't want the actual apparel ruined.
Oh, I'll sign it right now.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. You're going to ruin a card? We're not ruining a card. That makes no sense.
So, anyway, that's why I don't like the ruining.
I know. Okay, I think in order to look out for each other, maybe you shouldn't bitch and moan quite so loudly.
But I just want the listeners to be happy, and this makes them unhappy.
I think there's a way to fix this customer service. I think we don't ruin them, but if we can all sign these cards ahead of time, we can put a signed card in with it so that they're already pre-signed, so you could still send things out on the same day.
That's what Andrew's been saying for months.
But that's not ruining it, though.
Yeah, but that's okay.
That's signing a card.
It's still,
Gandhi.
they can still wear the sweatshirt and have our autographs on something else, and the customer service stays wonderful.
Why don't we just...
Who didn't sign it?
Gandhi, why don't we just what?
Why don't we just print the sweatshirts with our signatures on them?
Well, it's
no one. You don't have to chase anyone.
Not the same thing.
Okay.
But that would be a cute idea for a sweatshirt, though.
Okay.
Actually. A different.
Guy, here, this just in. Why don't we just ruin them? Why don't we just sign them?
Because of the predicament. It just takes too long.
It doesn't. Then you just put them right here and everybody.
I did, and they didn't.
Okay, stop yelling. Stop yelling. Customer service. Bad.
I have another question about the apparel. So I really think we need sweatpants. Like, why don't we have sweatpants? And then also sizing, guys. Like, sometimes we've got extra large left. Well, that's not, there's some people that don't need that size. So let's, what do we do here?
I think you're right. Oh, yeah, hold on. Skeery. Yes, Skeery. What?
Scotty, who exactly didn't sign the shirt again? Can you repeat those names?
Diamond, Josh, Andrew,
and I know
Abby,
what you're going to say.
Diana.
Diamond, Josh.
What?
Diamond, Josh, Abby, and Deanna. You're going to say that no one wants their signature anyway? Is that what you're going to say?
I don't mean to be an a-hole, but half the people don't know who those people are.
What?
Oh, my
So who
God.
cares? So let's just ship it out.
First of all, it's everyone on the show, and that is not true. That's such an ass, what
No, I'm just saying.
And without them, the show would not operate.
This is very true, but in the interest of time and being quick on the vigor and trying to send this stuff out, just get the main people and we'll ship it out.
That's
send
so
it out
rude.
in an envelope.
That's such a heinous thing to say.
It is, but I'm being real. I'm being honest.
Okay, but let me be real. The reason why they aren't signing them is because they're working much harder than you, and you have time to sign them.
Yeah. Actually, I have some text messages from what you guys like to call the clique that says, and I quote, Scott never said anything about signing anything. Never, like ever. You never told him to sign it?
I dumped him in the studio. People come in and out. They should sign them.
So he never told him to sign
Yeah,
it.
but
They just care about Elvis, Danielle, and Gandhi.
Here's
That's
the thing.
it.
Oh my God!
Everybody else.
Scary.
He even took himself out of the equation.
All you need to do, though, Scotty, at that point is send out a mass text message to everyone that says, hey, shirts are in the studio, sign when you can.
Sure.
It's very simple.
I'm in.
This is like
Don't be that guy now.
This
you
is
guys are
a pain
trio
in
of
the
treachery.
ass.
And when are we getting
Okay.
sweatpants?
No, that's even more.
Okay. See what's happening here? It's just the system is breaking down right before our very eyes.
We have bums on this team. Bums.
It's not good. This is not good.
Crumb bums.
We're just a bunch of crumb bums.
Crumb bums.
We can't even get through this one simple issue.
We only talked about one issue.
There's only one
complaint.
Scary's a jackass.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
you
being
are.
honest.
Scary,
okay?
that was not very nice.
Why do we have to wait? Why do we have to wait for those signatures? No one cares about
I
them.
love Abby to death, but most people don't know her.
But that doesn't matter. And some people do know her, and we bring her on the show all the time, and that's not nice.
In Scary's defense, he took himself out too. He said the only people care about is
Wait,
Danielle, Elvis, and Gandhi.
He took himself out after he insulted everyone else,
right.
and then
Okay.
he was trying to backstep.
Listen, when we go to
Exactly.
events, there's a line
Jackass
for
statement.
Elvis, okay? And everybody else is like hanging
All right.
around.
Well,
and then
hey, listen. Thank you for listening to this episode of Let Me Speak to the Manager.